It's impossible to watch that and not feel emotional, Shaq.
It's an absolute scandal that he's sat there and he's almost having an emotional breakdown because of what he's been through and others. And we've talked about it on here. We cover La Liga every weekend. And let's be honest about this, whether it's La Liga themselves or the regulators in Spain, they brush this racism under the carpet.
Fala, apaixonados por futebol, bem-vindos ao canal. Mais um vídeo sobre a repercussão da coletiva do Vinícius Jr, onde ele acabou chorando por tudo que está passando na Espanha. E dessa vez, veremos o que jornalistas da ESPN americana falaram. Deixem a opinião aí de vocês, já se inscrevam no canal e bora!
It's impossible to watch that and not feel emotional, Shaq.
Absolutely. Even now, me sitting where I am, seeing Vinícius Jr kind of go through an ordeal that so many players before him have had to endure, in the hope that the next generation of players won't. And time again, you feel that you're failing that next generation of players. You feel that more is being asked of you than should be, or you can deliver. And I fully sympathize with everything that he's going through. As a football player, all you want to do is show up at the stadium, focus on your game, play the best game that you can, and go back and do it again next time around. You do not want to come to a football stadium and have your humanity be questioned, have your right to equality be questioned, have your right to play this game be questioned. And in this same press conference, before this, Vinícius Jr goes on to talk about Spain isn't a racist country. But while he's being kind, and again, I sympathize with the sentiment, but at the same time, the institutions that are there to protect black football players, black citizens, the courts of Spain are the ones who say things like, well, the racist chanting didn't go on for that long, so it's okay. Or it wasn't that many people involved, so it's okay. Or you have people involved in the game saying, well, he gets paid a lot of money, so it's okay. These are the things that continue to plague footballers in today's game. And I feel, as a current footballer, the pressure continues to get to you because you're Vinícius Jr. and he makes the point, he's only 23 years old, he's still a young man, still growing, still learning about so much in life, but you recognize the roles that so many before you have played. Players who just stepped out onto the field, accepted the abuse for what it was because representation mattered, because example mattered to little kids like me growing up half a world away. Roll the clock forward a generation, Vinícius Jr understands that he is standing on the shoulders of giants and he has to continue their efforts so the next generation of footballers can ply their trades on an equal footing. But sometimes it's tough when you feel that you're failing. You're failing those before you and you're failing those to come after. That isn't his role, shouldn't be asked to. All you ask is for the institutions that are there to protect people's humanities, to do their jobs.
It's an absolute scandal that he's sat there and he's almost having an emotional breakdown because of what he's been through and others. And we've talked about it on here. We cover La Liga every weekend. And let's be honest about this, whether it's La Liga themselves or the regulators in Spain, they brush this racism under the carpet and get it out of the way as quickly as they can. They don't want to do anything about it. And we've seen it with him and Rodrigo and others. And the fact that it's got to a point where you have a young man almost having a breakdown talking about it, I hope these people are watching this and saying, we need to do something. But you know, I don't see them changing. There's almost a lawlessness within certain elements of the Spanish football supporting fraternity, that they turn up, they do what they want, pretty much because they know thus far they've pretty much got away with it.